Okay, well, a big day of travel today. Just off the train from Ormo at the airport now. Board the plane in about an hour and fly to Melbourne, and then on the bus down to Phillip Island. So I've got about 5 or 6 hours to do. But anyway, it'd be good to be down with the kids. Haven't seen them for a long while, and yeah, it'd be great. A couple of weeks down there. Might have to put a jumper on. But first, coffee. Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat, and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't.
We wish to advise there was an earlier gate change for this flight. You'll now depart through gate 48. Once again, that's
well, a good flight down this morning on the Sky bus now into Melbourne, and then another bus trip down to Phillip Island, about 3 hours I think. Might even have a bit of a sleep. But anyway, yeah, the weather here is pretty good, fantastic. Well, in Melbourne, I've got about another hour to wait to get the bus down to Phillip Island, so another cup of coffee. You've probably noticed I've got a bit of a layer on here. A little bit cooler, but yeah, not too bad. But while I'm here, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the op shops and look for some heavier clothing. You've probably noticed that when I'm up in Queensland, I really only wear shirts and shorts. Which is pretty easy, but I'm going to travel down here in the boat, so I need to be dressed appropriately. So you can't get heavier gear up in Queensland in the op shops. So while I'm down here, I'm going to have a bit of a search around and see if I can find some suitable clothing for the colder weather. Okay, well, the last trip for today, but the longest, about 3 hours down to Phillip Island. So sit back and enjoy it. Okay, last little bit of the trip, about 200 metre walk up to the Tilly Ranch. going, Nick?
Yeah, not bad. So,
Good to see you, mate.
good to see you too.
Surprise?
Yeah, Dad said you were like
I
free
know.
or something. I wasn't sure why.
This sounds really
So
good.
good to
Just had to
see
chill
you.
out for a second.
You better go over to the shed now.
Hey, darling.
Okay.
I hope there's no one on my bed. You going, Stella? Good to see you. Good to see you, darling. Where's my bed? Well, it's a great spot here at Phillip Island at Frog and Justin's place. Feel very comfortable here. I've got a little setup out in the garage where I sleep. Got my own little room. And it's great catching up with the kids and grandkids. Edmund's coming down on the weekend, and I'll catch up with my older daughter as well. And some really good news. Helly Hansen's come on board, and they're going to sponsor me some clothing that'll help me cope down in Tasmania. So a bit of cold weather and wet weather clothing that should make it a lot easier doing this trip down to Tassie. So it's great for them to come on board. I'm looking forward to getting back up to Queensland and seeing the package with all the good gear in it. So yeah, thanks very much, Helly Hansen. Fantastic you're getting behind what I'm doing and probably making me a little bit warmer while I'm down in Tassie. See how much my daughter loves gardening. Must have got it from my mum. Beautiful spot though. Here's Farmer Frog. Just admiring your garden, Froggy.
Ah, very good, yes. Always a work in progress.
Ethan's right into his mountain trail bike and shows me a few of the jumps in the backyard. Then it's off to the beach with Stell to do a bit of surfing. What are you doing, Stell?
Going for a surf.
Going for a surf?
Yeah.
You're pretty hot in a wave.
Yeah. Down to the Big Smoke today, on the bus early from Phillip Island, and now I'm down in Dandenong. Just came here to get an eye test, done that, and now my eldest daughter's picking me up to take me to Ferntree Gully. A bit worried about this cyclone still. It's heading down the coast and still really not sure where it's going, but I'm going to be glad to be up there and be around the boat so I can do something about it if it does come ashore. Well, what was going to be a couple of weeks down with the kids turned into a week and a bit because of Cyclone Alfred. Up early this morning. My lovely daughter is driving me out to the airport. Thanks very much, Em.
No worries at all. Nice early start.
7 o'clock flight back up to Brisbane. Go up and deal with the cyclone, I guess. Thanks for the lift in, Em. Fantastic. Through check-in gate, having a coffee, and then off to the boarding lounge, and we'll fly up to Brisbane and deal with this cyclone. So on the train to Ormo. Fantastic, nearly home. 2 hours flight up from Melbourne, 2 hour train trip to Ormo. Anyway, good to be back. Well, just been done all the shopping, putting a bit of stuff away now, so when I left the boat, I left it without any food on it, because I was away for a couple of weeks, so I just went and did a bit of a shop up, so I've got plenty of food on board now. I'm going to get this done, and then I'm keeping a really close eye on this tropical cyclone. I think it's going to come ashore here, so tomorrow I'm going to go and find a really good spot. I'm going to poke up at high tide, have a good look around, find a good spot to drop the pick, and we'll make ourselves comfy there and ride it out away from here. I think it's just a bit too open on my berth here, and I'd rather be away from that and up hanging off the pick. Anyway, it should be interesting. Let's do a cyclone.